Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome and please consider subscribing and hit the notification bell below. As always, I'm very. Oh, wait, shoot, Jim sent me this beer and he wants me to stop saying that I'm so excited and being so excited for beers. I am somewhat excited to drink a big stout aged in bourbon barrels because if you know me, that's not a style that gets me hyped. So, no, I'm obviously like super excited. I love Three Sheeps. This is the Wolf, and I think these guys are doing some of the best barrel aging in the country. They're out of Wisconsin, and according to him, the price point's very good. The owner did a great interview with the guys from the Bearded Hops podcast. I've done two podcasts with them. They're awesome. But anyway, besides them being awesome, the brewer seems like just a good dude, good mindset for running a brewery. But anyway, yeah, this is a Wolf. I've had it before. This is 2019's vintage, which I've not had. I have a raspberry coffee variant somewhere above me. They'll review at some point. I wanted to drink this one first, obviously. Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels, as I said. It's 12% ABV. As I said, 2019. I said they're out of Wisconsin and not say Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Cool label art. I like it. Actually, of all their artwork, I like it. It's simple without being boring. It has like enough going on, but it's not like chaotic. I think it's pretty slick. The paper is smooth. Usually they have like a textured paper. I can't remember if previous versions of this had that paper that had almost like a wallpaper, like closer to old school wallpaper anyway. I can't see what time it is. How many minutes am I in and I haven't even opened the beer yet? Let's get to that. Really excited. Got my North Brewery Revenge of the Stouts glass. Seemed appropriate. It's a smaller Taku, however you pronounce it, which I like. Kind of helps me imbibe a little slower. And just rinse this out. You can totally tell. All right. Yeah, I mean, I was really excited to do this too because I haven't had a stout in a while, let alone a barrel-aged stout. I've been drinking a lot of different hoppy beers, throwing some sours in the mix. So yeah, excited to get to this, even though it is mid-August. Yeah, it's crazy dark brown to black in the center. It looks like a very, 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 very dark, like root beer, Coca-Cola kind of a thing. The head is maybe somewhere between khaki and mocha. Maybe half a finger when I poured it, and that's gone down pretty good. Yeah, it definitely looks a part of double-digit stout. Let's see about the aroma. Get a good amount of barrel, like the actual oak. Nice roastiness, almost bordering coffee. There's a nutty thing that's very pleasant in there. It smells good. There's some of the bourbon and the when I say the word alcohol, I don't mean just like actual alcohol, but like the bourbon alcohol. Definitely a wood, almost like a wet wood, not moldy or like rotting wet wood, but like I've said this before, you're in the forest or wherever and it starts to rain. It's like a little bit of that, very little bit of that, a little bit of vanilla in there too. Not surprising. Not getting like toasted coconut you can get out of barrel aged beers, sometimes. Smells awesome. Let's see about the taste. Cheers. That is good. Creamy mouthfeel. I don't know if it has oats or anything in it, but it's got a good body on it. Nice level of bitterness from like the roasted malts. Again, almost like the aroma like approaching coffee, but there's not coffee in it, but has that level of roast that's almost there. Good level of the oak, not overpowering at all. The bourbon plays nicely without being like it doesn't drink like there's a shot of bourbon in it. But you can tell it's got some barrel aging. I do get some coconut in the taste that I did not get out of the nose. It's really good. Some berry, which is making me really excited. I didn't even think of this. So you have the coffee raspberry variant, and I'm saying how like it's roasty, approaching coffee. I can get like this little, I'm gonna say generic berry. So I'm really excited for that variant because I think with those additions, it will elevate this already delicious base. If you can call it Imperial Stout Aged Bourbon Barrels a base, but I guess it's technically a base for that variant. Anyway, man, it's really good. Yeah, and as I said, the open, like I think these guys are just crushing it with their barrel aging, and this is no exception. There's some milk chocolate, some dark chocolate in there. It's a good. Ooh, there's some caramel. To steal something from Matt from Massive Beer Reviews, like that raisinette, because you get a little bit of raisin with that chocolate, almost maybe like Milk Duds because of the caramel with the chocolate. But it's not overly sweet, but again, there are these notes of milk chocolate, but it has dark chocolate without being too bitter. This is a good beer, like if you, maybe you got a bottle share or something, you have like the people who want that, Hershey syrup kind of a thing. They have people who like the really, 80, 90% cacao dark chocolate. This is somewhere where you're kind of both getting, scratched a little bit. Neither one's going to get 100% what they want, but somewhere in the middle without feeling like a compromise. It's amazing. I think it's pretty obvious this is a big winner for me. Thanks again, Jim. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. I always appreciate that, obviously. Check me out on Instagram on Tapped. No high beer reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.